So, what's your experience been with the Teamsters? Have you been a shop steward? Have you done grassroots work with them? What do you think of the state of union labor from your vantage point?
The unions aren't democratic enough. They don't involve us. You know, the average union member treats the union like an insurance policy. You pay your dues, you get a policy. It might be a health care plan, it might be a pension plan, but they ain't telling you anything about what they're doing. They ain't going to ask you who we endorse. So I belong to the Teamsters for a Democratic Union, a reform caucus that has, you know, pretty much had the most effective reform caucus nationally. We got, you know, a reformer in there, got in Kerry back in the 90s. We almost beat Hoffman last time. And, you know, do a lot of work in some of the locals. So I've been engaged as just a rank and file member. I mean, I was a Teamster to get the pension and the health care plan and, you know, make some money. And organizing just, you had to do it. So I worked with people in my hub, and they did convince me to run for convention delegate and then tried to run me for secretary treasurer, and the Teamsters played a trick on me and I never got on the ballot. It was harder than running against the damn Democrats in New York State, the ballot access. And they did this trick before I even knew I was going to run. But I think they preempted because I was well known and they didn't want any challengers. So that's the problem we got in the unions. You get these embedded cliques, and I don't care. And the Teamsters, they tend to come from the ranks. But once they're up in there, their class position is middle class. They are administrating, you know, this union. They're doing the white collar work, and they're negotiating with their peers in the company. So they detach from the workers. And, you know, so we need more democracy to hold them accountable. The labor movement, and see, I think the Green Party, it needs, the Teamsters and all the unions need a left political force that can go into the unions and help the people organize. So that should be the work of a political party that's got an orientation. Because rank and file people, we just, you know, where the shoe pinches, we respond. It's reactionary. You know, a progressive political party can come in there with a perspective. And that's, I think, what happened, why in the 30s we had the CIO had a real surge, because people like John Lewis, who was a Republican, had to rely on leftists, socialists, and communists who had an orientation to really do the grunt work of organizing those industrial unions. And that's what I think we need to get back to if the labor movement is going to revive, because the reform caucuses, you know, like TDU, they try to stay out of politics. And I don't think that's possible. They do a lot of good work, but I think we need a left with the ideological orientation to organizing. And I think the one hopeful thing is that I think people open to the ideas of socialism, broadly speaking, has grown, because capitalism ain't working for us now. And, you know,
That's true.
a lot of reasons for that, but I think that's an opening for us.